I'm sorry, with every school board election, transparency becomes a growing issue. How can you assure the public you intend to be as transparent as possible?
Anyone who knows me knows that I like to talk to people about my views on things, where I'd like to go. Meetings are public, and I would encourage people to go to meetings. They're very sparsely attended. There are some things that a board has to do that is legally required to happen behind closed doors, and those things can't be disclosed. But I don't have anything to hide. I don't think the school district should have anything to hide. I think we all want the best for our community. I think any of us up here would want the best for our community, the best for our kids, the best for our grandkids, the best for our neighbors' kids. So transparency, I don't see that as a problem that I would have. So you can call me out if it happens, but.
Transparency is not quite as simple as as you might think it is. First of all, I think as Mary indicated, the law requires open meetings, and so all board actions need to be out in the open public meetings. There are exceptions. In statute 120.11, there are maybe 10 different exceptions, mostly having to do with personnel, privacy, legal matters. And for those, the board goes into closed session or executive session. So then you can say, well, the board is not transparent, but they're being as transparent as they can be. I think there are some areas, and of course, another thing that board members, especially new members, need to realize is that with the open meetings law, that means they can't go and talk to other board members a great deal and create walking quorums where they all agree on what they want to do behind closed doors, and then come to the meeting and boom, boom, boom. They all magically agree. You have to avoid that. So that means going out into the public and making bold statements about what you want to accomplish. That tends to be not a good idea either. And so it seems like you're not being transparent, but you're fulfilling your obligations. I think there are ways in which the board can be more transparent and the district can be more transparent in bringing forth information of interest to the public and getting it out there, getting in front of it rather than being behind and trying to catch up. And that's something I'm hoping that we can pursue with the new superintendent.
The school board is a creature of the public, and so really I think it's our duty to be as open and transparent as possible. And I think as both of the other participants have mentioned, because of the public meetings law, yes, that helps. But there are limitations, and we talked about that. There are certain things by law that the board needs to do behind closed session. You've heard them talk about that as well. What I would say is, one of the ways the board, I think, can improve and be more transparent is really by engaging the public. We don't corner the market on good ideas when there are challenges in our community. Why don't we reach out and ask people for their thoughts and opinions? And that's another way of transparency. I think sometimes in business, I know that you don't want to admit, oh boy, maybe I don't know the right answer, or I'm not really sure what to do here. There's no secret. Reach out, ask for help. This is a way that we can be transparent, is to be more engaging with the public and ask for their assistance, and don't be afraid to do so.